Hey, just checking in. Today I wanted to talk about Steam boxes again because we've had a lot of new information I haven't put in my opinion. So here we go. Originally, Valve was marketing the Steam box towards console players. That being said, they bought up the whole phrase, bringing PC gaming to the living room. Yeah, and then they pulled the 360, and when they were at a conference, Gabe Newell was like, yeah, we want the PC, community to be into this. And that can simply be shut down by saying that we can build our own machines. Yeah, simple and straight to the point. Next is another bad thing for console gamers that they're trying to appeal to. Apparently, still, is there are 7 or 8 Steam boxes. If you ask, okay, you go to GameStop or Walmart or Meyer, you go and ask, what's the difference between this Steam box and this Steam box? Not everybody is computer savvy and knows everything about processors, RAMs, power supply, graphics card, motherboard, shit. I doubt any console player that's going to go from console to a Steam box is going to know how to upgrade their machine. So that's already out right there. And just the fact that there's so many of them, it ranges from 500 to I think $1,000, and they're gonna feel like the $500 machine can't compete with the $1,000 machine. That is true, but at the end of the day, they can both play games. One of them might get more frames or play games at maybe a better resolution with higher textures, but ultimately it's the same game, and that puts you into the category of the subcategory of PC gaming, where there's just the hardware whores that are saying, I have a 5-way Titan Black, and it's the Dev Edition, so I got an extra, 9 gigs of RAM built in. No, it's at the end of the day, we can all just agree that PC gaming is good, and this should be brought to the living room if it's possible. And they're trying to fix the whole Steam controller, and it looks interesting to me. They changed it up, I think, 2 or 3 times. And now that they have the face buttons, people are like, "Hey, they're stealing that from Microsoft." Well, Steam started on Windows. Windows supported Windows controllers, and Microsoft made Windows 7, which Steam was on, and Microsoft allowed controllers to be hooked up to, or Xbox 360 controllers to be hooked up to Windows. So there's no real problem in them having an X, Y, A, and B. So that's already out of the question. And then another thing is, it's not like you're gonna be wanting. It's not like you want to play every game with a controller. Let's be honest. When you play Battlefield on PC, how many people do you actually know use a PS3 or a 360 controller? No one. The fact that you can aim with your entire hand with the mouse is just. And once you get used to it, I promise you'll never go back. Because nowadays, when I'm trying to aim in some of these games on my PS3, my aim is just shit compared to what I can do with my mouse. I wish I could hook up my mouse as my right analog stick in some games, but dreams burn in the existence, and I'm not poetic. So, very last thing about SteamOS is the fact that they don't have DirectX support and Origin. Now, Origin is basically Steam for EA, except they charge tax. They have no deals which are worth buying, and that's why you buy it from third company places which have games for cheaper, like G2A.com, Game Fan Shop. I'll leave all these links in the description. Just look at some of these prices, and man, even Steam. Okay, Steam does great deals. That's it. And it's like they get your money because they have so many games on sale, and you're like, oh, I want that, oh, I want that. But at the end of the day, you realize that you don't have enough time to play these games, and it just boggles your mind of why you buy these. If I bought games at the rate that I finished them, that I probably wouldn't even buy like a game a month. It's honestly kind of ridiculous, and I feel like I'm being robbed. But I mean, when you find games for like $5 and $10 that have come out maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, and you're just like, damn, I want to get that, and you end up buying it, and you're just like, oh, this game's so great, but but it goes onto your back burner. It's just ridiculous. And the fact that Valve wants EA to be able to put their Origin client on SteamOS is good, but back to the whole debacle between Valve and EA. I'm sorry. is I think back in the day when Valve and EA were like first starting, EA basically said they were going to release games exclusively to Origin, and they had released games on Steam. Like Bad Company 2 was released on Steam and Origin, but more people bought it on Steam because, you know, they didn't charge that $60 price tag when it first came out. They had the Steam sale, which you could easily buy it for a cheaper price, and EA didn't like that, and they felt like they were losing money, which is true. So they decided to make games exclusively for Origin. This made Steam mad because they were losing money, but I mean, Steam sales. That's that's all you have to really say, and I think that's really about it. I'm not going to get into the DirectX because I don't want to confuse people that have come on a console perspective listening to this commentary. But that's overall just my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think about the Steam box. If you think they have a bleak future, how they're false advertising towards, you know, console players by saying Gabe Newell wants PC players to be able to be happy, but they bring a controller when they know that most of us like mouse and keyboard and only really controller for games like Assassin's Creed and Batman. But I'm just interested in what everybody has to say about this because we all have different opinions. A lot of people can see this in a different way that I am, and overall, it's not looking good to me. And I'm gonna make a video later about virtual reality, so stay tuned to that. UG6 checking out. Once again, leave your comments if you enjoy the video. Subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.